Thanks.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alex from Tably, the no-code platform which allows you to make business automation easily just by scenario, by diagrams, and by creating of simple database to keep your data. And today we are speaking about the rental property inventory management system. Let me show you my screen. Okay, is it visible? I hope yes. Okay.
Yeah.
This webinar is relevant for you if you have more than one unit, property unit, or maybe you are a real estate agency, and these different workflows are not so easy to manage because more unit you have more and more you will be busy about unit renovation, about thinking of data between the different departments, about different software tools. Can be overloaded by operational workflows, and you have not enough time for strategic steps. Real rental manager life contains many different workflows, but today we are speaking about inventory. Inventory is the core of everything which connect almost all of these workflows. So you have to refresh and maintain your properties consistently. You have to furnish your properties. You have to provide utilities. You have to provide weekly cleaning services. You have to find the tenants at least, because if you have not tenants, you have not money. So you need some advertising, you need customer care. And today we are speaking about the real workflows. Let me show you this diagram, and it shows some relationships. So first of all, it's a relationship between landlords and tenants. Of course, we need some tenancy agreement, and the official document for tenancy agreement is check-in, check-out inventory, because at this time you need the full checklist to provide and to sign it up. So everything should be done at this moment. Then, when your tenant will be living in your apartment or in your room, you have to provide them some customer care and have be sure if some inventory exists or not exists. You have to understand which model of wash machine or barbecue or what you have in your place, just to make repairing more effective. The cleaning workflow is the most reliable and regular thing where you can make some inventory. It can be full inventory, but mostly it goes like simple inventory using most important parts of your unit, of your property. Well, inventory is often related to some warehouse, so you have to understand if something exists on stock. If not exist, if you have some lamps to replace it on your inventory, or don't have it, maybe then you need some requests for your suppliers. You can have more than one different suppliers. That is why it's important to make a separation of list for them. And yeah, time to time you need to make some renovation. Renovation is also related to the inventory, because if you replace some units, replace some blocks, if you're making renovation of the wall, for example, you have to point it, you have to make it more fresh, you have to make new pictures, and of course you have to make it fresh for advertising, because without advertising you cannot reach more other tenants. Okay, I'll go back to my presentation. Well, this is just some problems in workflows. These workflows are related to the inventory. If you have a new or not even new unit, you have to prepare some assemblage and placement of inventory of furniture to make installation there, and everything should be reflected in the inventory list, because this list always should reflect everything what is exist or not exist, what is repaired or not repaired, what should be repaired. So let's look at the example of advertising. It's just some screen from booking.com. So everything here should be always related to what you have exactly, because if you point something here and it not exist, it's not good. And from other way, if you don't point something what you have like an advantage, it also not so good. And better to keep everything fresh. So customer care is very important workflow. Yeah, we told about it, and customer care is always about defining some responsibility. Who is responsible? Maybe a tenant himself should be responsible for some issue, or maybe landlord should be responsible, or maybe it should be responsible the area of utility services or some other services. You can maybe cover that cost. Maybe you can provide that service. Okay. Moment. I continue, sorry. Let's look which kind of different software tools can you use in your workflows. It could be some CRM where you making deals when you have your tenants contact data or landlord's contact data if you are agency. Maybe you need some warehousing to provide some stock, to keep some stock, to replace it sooner than you can make some delivery from suppliers. Sometimes you can use some property management system, some financing, and every time you need some util data. And who knows how it's difficult to make synchronization by copy paste or import export CSV, some spreadsheets, some data between all of that systems. Then let people understand me what I mean. How it's not reliable, how it can be messy, how it can be just annoying. So, well, let's look how it works. I stop my screen sharing and I suggest the word for my colleague. Oleg is product architect of Tably. Let us ask to show something from workflows which can be automated or semi-automated. We can speak about covering of all of that processes, workflows, or we can speak about some part of that workflows. Oleg, please, can you speak something about it?
Yeah, thank you, Alex. Now I will show you how Tably management interface looks itself. I share my screen. A moment. Yeah, I hope everybody is seeing it. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
So here in this interface, we can see demo data with, one moment, Alex, sorry, can you mute your microphone, please?
I will, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, here we can see a list of tenants. We can add any tenant we have, and we can associate each of them with a particular room where he lives. For example, here we can see that Basic Henry living in the room number 5. Rooms, it's additional collection of items. And for each item, for each room, we created a different inventory checklists. We need different inventory checklists because we need to do something like check-in, check-out, and also we need to do something like cleaning checkout. So here we can see different checklists, and example, if we click on like studio cleaning checklist, we can see checklist items. Oh, sorry, this list is empty. One moment. Room cleaning checklist. And here we can see different items of current checklist. So how it works? When cleaner going to the room to do the job, he can check all properties in particular room and set up is it in good condition or bad condition or something else. And here in checklist items, we can associate each of the item of the checklist with different product. For example, cutting board, because cutting board is a very important thing in the room. We also associated with a real product, cutting board, which could be bought from IKEA. We have also price here and article number. Going back, it's very important because later when we will have a result of inspection process, it will be possible to generate request for buying necessary products automatically. Now I will show you how it works in the real world. For example, I already showed you the tenants, and for example, Brandon Fox has a contract. He living in room number 1 from this date to this date, and we have some checks for him, like initial inspection and 2 cleaning inspections. And also we have a public page for cleaner. When cleaner going to the room, he open this page on the smartphone. You can click on the checklist, and set up statuses for each of the item, like, I don't know, maybe damaged, broken, or in good condition, or not available, for example. We can also add some notes which are common for this checking procedure. Then click on Submit Checklist. And now each manager who are responsible for this information can open Tably interface and open particular checklist result and see statuses which cleaner just set. When we need to create some new cleaning, we can return for our moment. Can return here. We can create new cleaning process, like cleaning 3, for example. Check the date.
Or it can be done automatically by scheduling, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Create a record. And here, when we created this, as you can see, we have a new cleaning 3 in the list. And here, for current moment, we have an empty list because we don't have any item here, but we can click the button like here, cleaning checklist, and the list will fill it by proper items. If we need do some corrections, it's possible. We can add new item or remove any item or edit it. It's not a problem. But cleaner will see the new checklist for the cleaning process. Yeah, and everything will works like I already showed you before. Few words about scenarios. Here, as we saw, we had a task for filling a checklist by proper items. For these purposes, we have some triggered scenarios, like prefill cleaning list, for example. And here we have a logic described in such blocks. Here we have a diagram view also. What does it mean? It means that we can use this system for describe different business processes which we have in our business without coding generally, and automate a big part of business workflow. Here also another example is like email notification. This an example of scheduled scenario when we can send email by schedule, and we can do some work in each day, for example, or each week. So with combination of these tools like triggers and scheduled scenario, we can describe a really big part of business processes, which are which could be a big routine when we're doing it manually. So, Alex, maybe you will continue.
Yes, I will continue. Thank you. Can you stop sharing your screen?
Yeah.
I'm even trying to finish because yeah, we have talked about some small part of the general workflows. So we can think about some part of automation. We can think about automation of the whole workflows. We can think about some different integration between software tools which you have already. We can think about some reports to make the clean picture of the business, but everything always should be starting from the audit. So if you have some problems, if you have some issues, if your business is a little bit challenging, yeah, let's try to define the most time-consuming parts, how it works now, how to make it step by step. Making automation step by step allows us to keep everything working like a working business, but making these workflows automatically, you will have more and more free time, so you can thinking more free about your business, about more strategic parts of your task instead of operational task. So yeah, it's possible, and yeah, I share you our contact data. So the 7bits is our company, and we are produced this product, Tablin, no-code platform. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your time. Please ask, and let's do something together. I finish.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye.